All right, everybody, welcome to your mindfulness and meditation. I'm Connie from Worthy Beyond Purpose. And so to begin, we're going to take our mindful body. Does anybody remember how we sit mindfully, what our mindful body looks like? We're gonna sit crisscross applesauce. Everybody sitting on your bottoms. Olivia, are you on your bottom? Crisscross applesauce, feet crossed. Good job, Inez. Good job, Edward. Hands in your lap.
Okay.
And let's start. Let's just take a deep breath in together. Breathe in and out. All right, we're going to do our big hug and stretch because it's very important to make sure we give ourselves hugs. So what this looks like is we're going to breathe in, take the biggest breath in, hands open wide. Breathe in. And out. Give yourself a big hug as you exhale. Notice what arm's on top right here.
Left arm.
And breathe in. Open. And exhale. Other arm on top. Squeeze, squeeze. Give yourself the biggest hug you've ever had. And now we're going to shake it up. So hands all the way to the top. And shake, 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 shake. Hands all the way to the top. Shake, 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 shake. And we'll do that one more time. Hands up. And shake, 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 shake. Give your whole body shake, 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 shake. All right, here we are. Edward, will you hit mute, please?
Oh, I noticed that.
All right. Why is it not on me? Mute all. Hold on one second. Not me. All right, we're going to go ahead and get started. So today we're talking about change. How many of us are going through a lot of change right now? Raise your hands. A lot of things changing. Totally, right? What are some things that change? Anybody wants to raise your hand? We'll call on you. Tell me something that changes, that you see change. Edward, go ahead. Kristen S. Yep, unmute. All right, Edward, go ahead. Can you unmute yourself? Yeah, just do it on you, maybe. There we go.
There's a lot of screens involved, all of this, since we're not actually at school.
Right, there's a lot of change. Yep, that's a big change. How about things that we see that changes, like, well, go ahead. Yep, that's a good one. Anybody else have anything else they want to add?
Grow when it changes.
Did you say flowers grow? Is that what you said, Harrison? Yeah, we plant a seed and a flower grows, right? That's a big one. Who else wants to say something? Yeah? Go ahead.
Like when you're having a garden and the garden grows.
The garden grows with all this beautiful rain we've gotten. Yep, the plants are growing when we water them. Want to take one more? Anybody else want to add something? Harrison, you want another one? How about anybody? Last one? Do I have a hand up? Go ahead. Becky? Oh, wait. Just let them do it.
Weather changes.
Weather changes, 100%, right? Pouring rain yesterday, sunshine today. How about, we have a lot of things.
Exactly.
What changes with us? What changes with us? All the time changing. Go ahead, Edward, you can unmute.
Feelings.
Feelings, our feelings change all the time, right? So this is exactly what we're talking about today. So we're gonna do the first activity is called a weather report, right? So listen, when it's pouring rain outside, like last night, can we change the fact that it's raining?
No.
Anything about that?
No, we can't change it.
Right? What can we change? What do we have to change when it's raining? Does anybody know? Carolina?
Not going outside.
Not going outside. We have to change our activities, right? When it's pouring rain outside, we have to change our activities. That's what we can control. We can't control the rain. Anything else that we can control? Harrison?
We can control our body.
You can control your body when it's raining. We'll do one more. Edward, you got something to say?
You can control your feelings.
You can control your feelings. Sometimes it's really hard to control our feelings. So this is the point of all this. When it's pouring rain, we can't change the weather, but what we can change is our activities, or maybe how we dress when we go outside, right? We figure out what we need to do so that we can be in that weather. So when we're having crazy emotions, right, when we're having these feelings, sometimes we can't just change the feeling, right? If we're really sad and crying, we can't just all of a sudden be happy, right? We have to do something that's going to change the way that we feel. We have to be able to help ourselves. So let's try this little activity right now. Everybody scoot back, have a seated position. And we're going to sit on our bums and lift your legs and your hands like this.
Boat pose.
Boat pose. We're on a boat. Move it all around. Move it side to side. There's so much turbulence. It's raining. There's waves. It's crazy. We're feeling so crazy. We have no control. What can we do? How do we get control of our boat when this is happening? Does anybody know?
Down.
We do what?
Put an anchor down.
Put an anchor down. All right, here we are in our boat, all over. Everybody throw the anchor over. Oh, calm, still. Come back to seated.
I put the anchor down and I'm still moving.
Thanks, class.
We put an anchor down, and that's how we find our calm. Do you guys all know that inside of ourselves that we all have an anchor? If anybody knows that we have an anchor, raise your hand. All right, awesome. We have an anchor, you guys, and it's free. It's inside of us. Let me give you a little hint on what it is, and we'll see if anybody can get it. This is what it looks like. Carolina, what am I doing?
Your heart.
My heart, but it's actually this part.
Breathing.
Breathing. Our breath is our anchor. Anytime we're feeling like we're crazy, our boat's out of control, we can come to our breath, and that's what gives us our anchor. Isn't that cool? Does anybody have to go out and buy their breath? No. Does everybody have their breath with them all the time? We do, right? It's always in us. So let's start here. First of all, to go back to the weather report. When we are feeling, someone raise your hand and tell me by a weather term how you're feeling right now. Maybe if you're a little bit anxious, it's like a rainstorm or something. Just name me a couple ways that you're feeling right now with a weather term. Edward, go ahead.
I feel a bit cloudy and a bit sunny.
Partly cloudy, partly sunny?
Yeah.
Good, good. How about Harrison? How are you feeling? How do you feel? Anybody else?
I feel like I need to go to the bathroom.
Anybody else want to add a weather term on how they're feeling inside? Let's take a minute and just feel what you're feeling inside. Maybe a little rumbly, maybe calm. Just feel what you're feeling. Olivia, you look like you're feeling. How are you feeling? What's the weather term for how you're feeling? You don't want to talk?
Really stormy.
Carolina, you want to add something?
Yes.
How are you feeling inside?
I feel stormy and sunny.
Stormy and sunny, right. So we can have all of these feelings all the time. They're changing all the time. And who can remember, what's your anchor? What's the anchor? You can shout it out if anybody remembers what the anchor is. Your breath. So this is what we're gonna do. Whenever we're feeling stormy, or whenever we're feeling hurricane, or whenever we're feeling waves crashing, whatever it is that we're feeling inside, we can come to our breath, connect to our anchor. So everybody's sitting crisscross applesauce in your mindful body. Mindful body pose, sitting down, comfortable. Is mindful body tapping your friend next to you? No. Is mindful body wiggling all around in our seats like this? No. Is mindful body ears on? Everybody turn your ears on. Is mindful body mouth closed? Everybody turn their mouths off. And everybody's looking at me, taking a mindful body. We're gonna take 3 deep breaths. We're really gonna find our anchor. One hand on your heart, one hand on your belly. And here we go, together. Let's take a deep breath in through the nose. Feel your belly get big. And out through your mouth, feel your belly get small. Deepest breath you've taken yet. Breathe in. And out through the mouth. Exhale all your air out, all the stormy weather. Biggest breath you've taken all day. In through the nose. Hold it at the top. And exhale out. Feel your belly get small. Release your arms. Does anybody feel a little different after we took those 3 deep breaths?
I feel different.
You feel different, a little bit more, less stormy?
I feel different.
I feel different. I can definitely feel a lot.
I feel different.
All right, let's do a little yoga. Does anybody remember what the word yoga means?
Mindfulness.
Oh, here we go. What does mindfulness mean? What does the word mindfulness mean?
It means being in the present moment.
Yep, and somebody else said it?
I did.
Paying attention. Mindfulness means paying attention in the present moment, paying attention to what's happening right now. But listen, the word yoga means union. Union is we bring 2 things together, we unite. In yoga, we do a move and we do a breath. A movement and we put our breaths together. That's what we unite. So yoga means union. We also unite our heads to our hearts. We get out of all the chatter in the minds and we get into our hearts. Union. All right, so let's start. We're gonna actually start on the ground. We're gonna come into child's pose. This is a really awesome pose. Toes are gonna touch together and knees are gonna be apart. Everybody can come down to child's pose. Knees apart. Everybody spread your knees apart.
Child's pose. That's what I learned.
Keep your bottom on your heels. The bottom stays on the heels, but we're gonna crawl forward. Crawl forward down to child's pose, like this, forehead to the ground. And we're gonna start here. Let's take a deep breath in together. And
I can't move anymore.
just stay here and stretch. One more deep breath in. And out. Now come into a little ball on the floor. It's gonna look like this. And we're gonna become a seed, right? We've already talked about the seed. So pretend we're a seed being planted in the ground and we're being watered. So maybe rock side to side. You're getting, your roots are growing deep into the ground. You're getting your deep, deep roots. It's raining, we're getting watered. And then the sun starts to come up. So we're gonna slowly start to raise up. Slowly, with the camera up, slowly start to come up. And we're starting to grow into our flower. We'll start here. We're gonna keep growing, keep growing, keep growing. Let's stand up. growing, growing, nice and tall. We're a big, huge tree now, right? Take a breath in and out, hands to your heart. And now it finally stopped raining. Our plant is growing. And so now we're gonna thank the sun for giving us beautiful sunlight. So this is called a sun salutation. So we're gonna take a deep breath in, big sunny day, breathe in. And then it's gonna rain later in the day. So raining all the way down. Hands to the ground.
Raining so hard.
Hands to the ground here. And then it's a partly sunny day. We're gonna come up to the middle, breathe in. Stretch your back nice and long, partly sunny and cloudy all the way down. Full sunny day, we're gonna come all the way up. Full sunny day, thank you, sun. Come down to center here. We're gonna do that whole thing one more time. Big sunny day, reach all the way up, breathe in, but don't forget our breath. All the way to the top, and then rain, rain all the way down to the ground. Partly sunny day, come halfway up, breathe in. And clouds came over, come all the way down, breathe out. Sun comes all the way up, breathe in. Thank you, sun, and come to your heart. All right, that's our sun salutation. We're gonna take one more deep breath in, come all the way up, and come all the way down to the ground. All the way down to the ground. Find our mindful body. And now, this is a big one we didn't talk about. Does anybody know what does a caterpillar change into? Go ahead, whoever. Edward?
A butterfly.
Butterfly, all right. So somebody else raise your hand. Before it becomes a butterfly, what happens?
It's in a cocoon.
It's in a cocoon. All right,
Or
this is what we're gonna do. Put your legs out straight like this. Sitting on the bottoms, legs straight out. Take a deep breath in and breathe out, fold forward. Wherever is comfortable for you, we're reaching. Yoga is never supposed to hurt. It's just stretching. It's just what feels good. This is called caterpillar pose. So right now we're a caterpillar. Let's move a little from side to side. Feels good. And then we're gonna become the chrysalis, right? The cocoon in the middle. So here we go. It's in cocoon. Squeeze it all in. Take your breath. And out. And then we'll become the butterfly. Feet together, knees apart. Here we go. We can use the arms. Beautiful butterflies. How about Dell? If you could fly anywhere in the world, where would you fly to?
Where are you gonna fly to? Where do you want to fly? I'm gonna fly to.
Where would you fly? Been shy? How about River?
Oh, I'm waiting.
River, if you could fly anywhere in the world, where would you fly to? All right, we're gonna go back to our caterpillar. Feet straight out, one more round of these. Feet straight out. Here we go, breathe in, arms all the way up. Breathe out all the way down. Be a caterpillar, we're moving from side to side. Being our little caterpillar. And now we're gonna become the chrysalis. Come up, squeeze in, squeeze it. Take a breath, breathe out. Open up to our butterfly. When we do our butterfly, squeeze your feet in, put your back straight, and you should feel the whole stretch on the inside. Maybe use your arms. Who wants to tell me where they're flying to? Go ahead, sweetie. Carolina? Carolina, do you want to tell me? Yes. Go ahead, I can hear you now.
I'm flying to the North Pole.
Flying to the North Pole. That sounds awesome. Here we go. Everybody to the North Pole. Let's take a deep breath in. And back to center. One more stretch here. Keep your legs crisscross applesauce. And now we had some rain in our pose. We had some sun in our pose. What happens after it rains and the sun comes out? What do we get? What does the beautiful sky give to us? How about Chloe? I can't hear you, sweetie. Can you turn your... I can't hear you. All right, Chloe, I can't hear you. Somebody else want to tell me? How about Harrison?
I would fly to outer space.
Outer space. All right, the question is though, is after there's rain and then the sun comes out, what does the beautiful sky make for us?
I know.
How about you, MQ Fit for Life?
A rainbow.
A rainbow. Let's do rainbow. This is what we're gonna do. We're sitting here. You're gonna take whatever arm is facing you. It's gonna be your left arm. Put it out to the side. Your right arm's gonna touch here. And we're gonna take a big breath in and make a rainbow with this hand. So breathe in. Stretch all the way to the side. And then come to center. And on the other side. So your right hand's gonna come out. Left hand's gonna come down. Breathe in. Stretch to the side. Breathe out. Awesome. Come to the center. Now, for the next 20 seconds, we're gonna wiggle everything we got in our entire bodies, but do it sitting down. So we're just gonna look like this. And here we go. Start now, 20 seconds. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Get it all out. Wiggle your booties. Can anybody wiggle their bellies? Hard to wiggle the belly. Head, shoulders. How about looking like this? Get it all out. Get it all out. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come to stillness. Put our hand on our heart. This is the first time I've got to feel my heartbeat today. Everybody feel your heartbeat. And let's say, thank you, heart. And let's take a deep breath in and out. We're gonna do one more flower breath and then we're gonna do our meditation. Hands out like this. Because of the rain, all the beautiful flowers came out to grow. So when we breathe in, the flower is gonna close. Breathe out, flowers open. Here we go. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. All right, guys, sitting down, give yourself the biggest hug you've given all day. We're gonna squeeze our toes, our nose, our fingers, everything you have in your body. Squeeze it, squeeze it, squeeze it. Take a deep breath in. And Shavasana. Lay down on the ground. Lay completely down on the ground. I'm gonna stop. Find you're comfortable laying down. Let everything go. Nice and heavy. This is your last couple minutes just for you. Feel the yoga moving around in your body. Let's together take a deep breath in through the nose. Out slow through the mouth. In through the nose. Slow through the mouth. Feel your head heavy on the floor. Feel your head totally relaxing. Feel your shoulders relaxing. Feel your belly softening. If your legs are crossed, uncross your legs so they're just heavy on the ground. Breathing into your legs and breathing out. Breathing into your fingers and breathing out. Whole body heavy. All right, let's together take a deep breath in through the nose. We're gonna hold it at the top. Breathe in, hold it, and sigh it out through your mouth. Wiggle your fingers and your toes. You can roll over to one side, come on up to seated position. Everybody did such a great job. Does anybody want to share anything about the class or about the meditation? Let's see, Carolina? Wait, hold on 1 second.
It was feeling so.
All right, hold on, Carolina, go again.
It was feeling so stretching.
It feels good to stretchy in your body, right? Awesome, and let's see, Edward?
I'm muted.
I hear you. How do you feel?
I feel really energetic. Weirdly, I also feel tired.
Calm and energetic. This is it, right? We gave our insides the calmness, even though the outsides still have energy. That's the magic. Olivia, do you want to add anything?